Welcome back to Dear Recapped. The film begins with a group of FBI agents breaking inside the residence of Connie Kaminsky to take her into custody. In the moment she surrenders without any fight, she reflects on the way this all began several months ago. Connie is a 3-time gold medalist Olympic walk racer, but shown being unemployed and saving money by using coupons. She lives with her husband Rick, who is an IRS auditor. Rick is unsupportive and hostile towards Connie, and only tells Connie to look for a job instead of staying at home and stocking up on items which she purchased using coupons, since they were not capable of having children. They invested lots of money on fertility treatments, which they've lost due to her desire to go through multiple treatments, even though his husband decided to quit after the first session. But when Connie was finally pregnant, she had a miscarriage. She was devastated and is paying back fertility treatment debts. That's the time Rick took the decision to get an employment position that allows him to travel for 3 weeks each month. Connie is the best friend of JoJo, who lives with her mother Mama Josie. JoJo hasn't been able to get a decent job because her identity got stolen, so she creates YouTube videos about saving money and other tips. Local postman Earl has an evident love affair with JoJo. In her spare time, she flings around with Earl and sells cosmetics door to door, but it's not working out either. Every time Connie goes to the store, she buys in large quantities and offers the cashier Greg numerous coupons for the purchase. The coupons hold back the line for a few minutes. However, her final bill goes between $100 to just a few dollars. She always tells Greg that if you watch the pennies, the dollars will take care of themselves. In the afternoon, as she puts aside the food items at the counter, she spots the baby's wallpaper in the boxes and gets sad. So, she decides to eat a lot of cereal thinking it can help ease her depression. The cereal turned out to be stale. So, Connie utilizes all of her inner anger to write a complaint letter to company about the cereal she had eaten being old. And within a few days, she is given an offer for a free box of cereal. Greg explains she isn't any different, and that all companies offer coupons for free to those who are unhappy with the product. Connie then discovers and tells JoJo that companies are doing this frequently, so she submits multiple complaints in order to redeem multiple coupons, even if there wasn't anything wrong with their products. JoJo, who is shocked to discover the plan, offers to purchase coupons from Connie for $20 each, since it will be less expensive than the actual cost. Her proposition makes Connie realize that selling coupons which she received for free will make her 100% profit and make for an ideal business opportunity. After looking online, she finds these coupons were produced in factory located in Chihuahua, Mexico. JoJo is initially skeptical. However, since she's in deep debt, she is willing to assist, and they devise plans to go to the factory and take coupons to sell to wives and mothers. In next scene we see Ken Miller, a loss prevention agent to protect stores, scolds a woman trying to make use of fraudulent coupons to avail discounts. The manager inquires to honor the offer regardless, since the woman has served as their customer for a long time. However, Ken says no because there are rules. Ken returns into his house at Salt Lake City, where there is no one to talk to. Ken yells at the TV in frustration and drinks beer. The following day, in Mexico, Connie and JoJo get to the coupon factory to witness the workers finishing their shifts. They decide to meet a married couple, Alejandro and Rosa. The duo tracks the couple by car, but they believe they're going to be taken away and runs. But once Connie and JoJo declare that they're here for assistance, they're invited to Alejandro's place for a conversation. It's revealed that Rosa is pregnant, and their wages are not worth it, which is why it's simple for Connie as well as JoJo to make their proposition, that if they get coupons from the couple and sell coupons within the USA, and they will share a portion of the profit with them. Alejandro isn't convinced that this is a good idea. However, Rosa is convinced to go along to protect their upcoming baby's future. Alejandro and Rosa offer to help with their coupons business. Alejandro explains that the process of creating a plan shouldn't be too difficult, as the manufacturing facility is divided in 2 parts: printing, the area which is where Alejandro is employed, and redemption, in which Rosa is working. For every coupon they print, it's common to have an extra coupon that is meant to be destroyed. However, Alejandro is able to ship the additional coupons in the direction of Connie and JoJo, as their trucks are distributing them throughout the USA. In a couple of days they receive their first box of coupons. After they have the coupons, they set up their own website as well as a small company named Savvy Super Saver. JoJo promote the website on her YouTube channel, which helps them sell large amounts of coupons and make tons of revenue. But it also attracts Ken's attention, who is informed about the coupon as well as the financial losses that certain stores are facing. Ken receives numerous emails and calls from executives complaining about all the loss of money. So, he decides to conduct an exhaustive investigation to see if it is possible to find a credit card number in the various purchases made using these coupons. After tedious days of working, Ken goes to see the wife who took advantage of this coupon opportunity. Ken is introduced to the site, which sells coupons, and is promoted by a woman on YouTube. When Ken comes back to office and visits the website and sees many listing of coupons in Phoenix, the duo is frightened to discover that their PayPal account is blocked due to suspicious activity, and Connie discovers that they have to prove that they're running a legitimate business. In their desperate need, they contact a hacker named Tina, who has stolen JoJo's identity. Tina then takes them to her hidden location. She instructs Connie as well as JoJo about how they can keep the business simple and protect their funds. For example, after she has deleted JoJo's videos, and by using the JoJo's cosmetic label Back to Black as a cover for their coupon business, they'll be given a variety of fake IDs, which Connie will use to open new bank accounts and even buy a house for them to use. And they have to wait at least 6 months before they can spend the money. After deciding that Tina will be paid 10% to help them, she then gives them a unique encrypted USB stick to store their important documents in. Due to Tina's quick thinking, there aren't any clues found on the web for Ken to study. So, he contacts the FBI and is told that they will investigate the issue. But in reality, they discover a problem with coupons that's laughable. And they decide to give the case off to their most pathetic desk employee, Albert. As Albert has nothing else to do, he accepts the case, utilizing JoJo's cosmetics brand and Tina's fake IDs to disguise the coupon business. The coupon scam starts expanding into a profitable business, while Ken leaves messages to the FBI each day. 6 months later, Connie as well as JoJo realize that their cash is safe to use. So, Connie tells JoJo that we have made sales over $5 million. However, since this is their dirty cash, they have to invest it in order to wash it up. After convincing the banks to offer them the money in cash, since they want to hire employees to run their cosmetics business, but they decide to purchase luxurious things such as boats, sports cars, guns, and planes. Then, they make an excursion on a chartered plane to Las Vegas, where they discuss their plans for the future. JoJo tells her that she will pay for her mother's mortgage, while Connie is keen to undergo fertility treatment once more. In the meantime, Ken finally receives the phone call from the FBI agent Albert. He tells him that he is unable to access the information from website because an expert has erased the cookie trail. But since the coupons are delivered through old mail, he'll contact someone who can help. A few days later, Ken meets Simon, the postal inspector. Simon takes the case on and requests Ken to buy coupons from the site to have a look around the system. When the envelope is delivered just a few days after, Simon notices the envelope, which claims to be from Kansas. However, it's actually from Arizona due to the special numbers printed on the barcode stamp. They bond over their mission, and they fly to Phoenix to investigate the case. JoJo later brings Connie into the fertility center, where Doctor decides that he will give her another attempt at becoming pregnant. In lieu of Rick's test, she chooses to use an anonymous donor seed. Tina calls Connie and JoJo to inquire about their excessive spending and takes them to her hideout. She informs them that their bank accounts were always safe, and by using JoJo's cosmetic brand they already cleaned the cash. But now their purchases are making them appear suspicious. They have to sell their purchases in the shortest time possible, and then deposit the money back into their bank in tiny amounts each day. Meanwhile, Ken and Simon are conducting interviews with cashiers from the stores at which the ladies have gone shopping, and most of them are familiar with Connie since they find her frequent coupon user. When they reach Greg and discover the information they require, he can even identify her as the person behind the Super Saver site because their slogan is similar to that which Connie used to say when she shops. In the next morning, they head to the post office at the local location to check who has any knowledge about coupons. When they speak to the postal employees, they remember JoJo since Earl has been watching the videos of her. They interrogate Earl in private, but Earl refuses to provide details. The duo then try to sell everything on eBay, but is becoming difficult because there's just so much. So, they visit the cafe. There they meet two guys who belong to a gun club. Therefore, they obtain the address of their club and go to it with their guns to sell. But the boss isn't willing to purchase the items, so the pair accepts to give the sale offer. When they buy all of them and then seal the agreement. Later, when Earl goes to JoJo's house, disguised as a regular mail delivery, Ken and Simon followed him. At night when JoJo arrives home, and the guys are shocked to discover that this is the black woman that the housewife was watching in the YouTube video. The next day, JoJo doesn't pay attention to her mail, and she heads to the warehouse just like every other day. Ken and Simon go after her and also see Connie in the stash house. After collecting more evidence regarding the two women, Ken and Simon are capable of gaining the permission of agents to take away Connie as well as Jojo. They are both put in jail after their homes and stash house are searched. The arrest makes the news and Earl is shocked to see Jojo's face appear on television. The investigation continues, and investigators track the coupon originators, Alejandro and Rosa. However, when they realize the couple left the place already, while Jojo is released with bail by Earl, Connie receives a brief visit by Rick so that he can correct her for what she's done. But after getting fed up with his absence of support and resentment, she announces that she would like to divorce. The two women are in court, where Jojo receives 10 days in jail and 1 year of probation. In the meantime, Connie receives 11 months of jail. Ken thinks that they got free too easily, but those companies that the women ripped off wanted to sweep the case under the carpet to stay clear from negative publicity. The authorities eat the majority of the profits from the scam. However, they do not take note of the boxes inside the nursery and think it's only food, so Jojo is able to save the boxes, knowing that Connie had hidden cash in them since the beginning. Connie receives the divorce she sought and the fertility treatment proves to be a success, which is why she has to spend her time in prison with huge belly. Jojo starts an affair with Earl and then moves her home to Montenegro, where they continue making up their coupon business to stay out of the law. They wait for Connie to arrive after she's released to work with them again. And that's it from the movie. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks.